Alright folks, so today we're going to be looking at these Winchester SuperX's. This is a number 4 buckshot load. It's a 12 gauge, 2 3/4 inch load with 27 pellets moving at 1,325 feet per second. Now, we're going to be using the 870 with the 665 choke and the 28 inch barrel. And this particular shotgun likes number 4 buck. So I expect good things out of it. So let's take a look at the shell breakdown. We'll jerk one of these things apart and look at it. And then we'll go down to the range and we'll shoot a 3-shot group today because these things have 27 pellets in it. If we shot a 5-shot group, we wouldn't be able to tell nothing. So a 3-shot group will be sufficient for these number 4s. And I suspect we'll get some pretty good results out of them. All right, so here's our shell breakdown for our Winchester SuperX Buckshot. This is a 12 gauge load. It's 2 3/4 inches. It has 27 pellets, a number 4 buck in it, and it's moving at 1,325 feet per second. Here is a 24 pellets of number 4 buck. Each one of these pellets is 24 caliber. They each weigh 18 grains, very consistent. A lot of the times buckshot is not as consistent. It's going to be up or down a grain, but these are all 18 grains of the 10 that I measured. The lid hardness was between 13 and 15 on the ones that I checked, the 10 that I checked. We have plenty of buffer here to prevent the pellets from getting damaged inside of the shell. We have a very simple over the powder wad. Of course, it's got a little crush zone in there. Absorb the shock of the shell going off. We have a very fine disc powder of some type. The shell, I got kind of rough with the shell. But here's the hole itself. It's marked fairly well. A couple days in the pocket, and you might not be able to read this, but for a fresh day or two in the pocket, it should be fine. Here's a head stamp. Live primer still in it because I pulled the shell apart. All right, so the box. Here's the box. It gives us their specifications on the front. It shows us what it's good for. It's good for deer hunting and hog hunting. On the back, we have a picture of the inside of the shell, but that's not exactly what we found pulling it apart. This looks to me like it's showing fiber wads inside of it, but we found a plastic wad inside of it. It tells us a little bit about the SuperX ammunition on the back. On this side, we have nice, big, large specs for what's in this box. And I like this because most people store their, well, at least I do. I store mine to where I see the sides. And I like this nice big lettering. It's easy to see. Even from across a small room, you can see it and tell what you got there. And on this side, we have some legalese. And on the underside, we have some more legalese. So there's our shell breakdown for the Winchester SuperX's. Let's go down to the range and have a little fun with these things. All right, so here we go with the Winchester SuperX. Here's the first of our 3-shot group with these number 4 buck. All right, let's see how that did. All right, here's shot number 2. All right, we're going to sticker that. All right, here's our last shot. All right, let's go down to the target and see what kind of results we got. So here's the target for the Winchester SuperX's. They are a 12 gauge load, 2 3/4 inch. They're number 4 buck. They have 27 pellets moving at 1,325 feet per second. Here's the box. We've put stickers on all of the pellet holes except for we missed one right up here. So we shot a 3-shot group from 30 yards. at this 12 by 12 target. And now the 81 pellets we shot down through here, 60% of them on this target. Even though my shotgun had a shift to the right. It had a pronounced shift to the right. Point of aim was here, but you see the bulk of the pattern is here. And it was consistent with all three. And consistency like that we can deal with. We simply aim a little to the left. So we have 60% of the total payload on this 12 by 12 target. We have 53% of the total payload in the 12-inch circle, even with the shift. And with the shift, we have 25% in the 8-inch circle. So this would be a fine load out of that particular combination shotgun. So I wouldn't be scared to take this down to Whitetail Woods because I'm pretty confident I could bring him back as long as I did my part. The ammo will do its. So until next time, y'all stay safe in the deer woods, and God bless.